I still remember my first day. I started as a project manager. New team, tight deadlines, and a sense of pressure. A pressure to act like I'm in control. But you know what? The more I tried to act like a boss, the more resistance I faced. People wouldn't update me on time. Senior developers looked through me. And the worst of all, I started feeling like I'm an outsider. But then, one small change, one small shift changed everything. So, when you're new to the team, especially in the software development environment, you're at a very strange place. You're leading the project, but you're not actually coding. I mean, not in most of the cases. You're you're owning the delivery, but you're not handling the output directly. So in this scenario, how would you convince your people to cooperate with you, to respect you, while you don't have to act like you know everything? Well, I'll tell you what you should not do. Firstly, don't try to act like you're an authority without building any relationship with your team. Don't pass orders without earning your team's trust. And the worst of all, don't try to be the smartest person in the room. That's the trap most of the new PMs fall into. But here's the truth: people don't follow boss. People don't follow bosses. They follow people they trust. They follow people who saves their time and energy. So $1 million question is, how do you gain your team's trust? Let me rephrase. How do you authentically gain your team's trust? Well, here's what I did. First of all, I stopped pretending as I know everything. In fact, I became more genuine. I asked, help me understand how this component fits to a larger picture. So when so when you respect the expertise, they'll start respecting your role. Everybody talks about managing. Nobody talks about listening. As a leader, you should be able to listen. Listen what's said and also listen what's not said. Meaning, you should be able to read between the lines. You should be able to observe and listen why a specific team member is not contributing or hesitating to speak in a stand up call. You should be able to understand why specific team members are not contributing and sharing their feedback, their genuine feedback about what they feel. Should be able to understand and listen when the developer says, I'll try. Maybe he's not comfortable with this. You see, people respect you, people trust you when they feel heard. So instead of just managing, you should focus on listening and understanding them. Don't show up when things go wrong. Rather, be the one who spotted the storm right before it hit. You need to make your risk management game strong. Ask the right questions at the earlier phases. Catch misalignments before they could turn to disasters. Let the team focus on productivity rather than being on firefighting mode. You see, great PMs don't panic, they predict. Earn trust in the small before the bigger ones. Always read your team's messages. Be on time. Always deliver what you're expected or what you've promised. And most importantly, own your mistakes. You see, Trust is not built in grand presentations. Rather, it's built in quite boring consistency. It's when you're consistent with your actions and your character, you portray this message. You've got this. People don't leave companies. People leave managers. Managers who don't appreciate them. A simple well done after long working hours. A public shout out in a meeting. A simple thank you message in the chat. All these actions seem very little, but in the longer run, they compound. And most importantly, they deliver a very important message to your team members. A message that they actually matter to you. And this is where your trust with the team starts growing like a wildfire. The tips that I've shared are already very powerful. And I can go on and on. Maybe I can create a separate video out of it. But here's a quick question. Do you know someone in your life that you trust, but you don't respect? I bet you don't. Because it's not possible. You cannot trust someone you don't respect. And most importantly, you cannot choose a leader, consider someone a leader, someone you don't respect or trust. So here's a quick hack. Don't don't manage tasks. Manage trust. Don't act like a boss. Rather, be a bridge between chaos and clarity, people and purpose. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt left out by your team? I'd love to know your story. You can drop a message below, and I'd love to engage with you guys. Thanks for watching.